fellow residents of Tamriel. It is the Beeve, and I wanted to go ahead and put a quick video out here. This is quite possibly the easiest 80k trial dummy damage you will ever run across in this game. I don't know, maybe something compares to this that I just haven't seen yet, but it is unreal how easy it is to get over 80k with this build on the trial dummy. So this is a stamina Templar. Um, Inventory wise, real quickly, we are using Advancing Yakita Berserking Warrior. This is a heavy armor set that is found in the Hellraw Citadel trial. The With it being a heavy armor set, we are literally just looking to have weapons and jewelry of this. So that can be the downfall to this. It's something you do have to farm. But we are two-handing with the battle axe, and we obviously have gold jewelry because I'm on the test servers. Uh, it is Hellraw Citadel is literally the easiest vet trial to complete. So it is easy to get this advancing Yakita Berserking Warrior jewelry and gold. Um, you can normally pug a vet Hellraw Citadel, and if you got a few people that know what they're doing that are explaining things, you get through on it. Now, with that being said, the other set we're wearing is Reliquins. This is another set that you obviously you're gonna have to farm out of uh, Cloud Rest. Now, notice that this is not perfected. I'm trying not to make videos with perfected right now because some people aren't able to get the perfected gear. They don't have the proper trial guilds or trial groups to be able to complete some of this harder stuff to get perfected gear. So I'm not doing anything perfected. This is all just regular Reliquin, which is very simple to come across. Uh, no, not simple to come across. Normal Cloud Rest with the right group is a cakewalk. It really is. As long as you have people that know what they're doing, you can get through it pretty easily. And just the regular Reliquins is still a really good set. I am using 5 body pieces of the Reliquins, so that no matter what bar I'm on, I am always stacking those wins with my light attacks. And I am on my Advancing Yakita, I only have this on 1 bar because I am using a Maelstrom bow, the non-perfected Maelstrom bow. So when I'm on my bow bar, the Advancing Yakita is not active. But this is such a quick, easy rotation, and you're able to, put down your couple abilities on your bow bar and bar swap to the back bar that you can easily keep that Advancing Yakita bonus up 100% of the time. The Advancing Yakita is 833 weapon crit, weapon damage, 833 weapon crit, and when you deal damage, when you deal melee damage, your weapon critical is increased by 305 for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. This effect can occur every half second. So this stacks a lot of crit. So this build is built around being able to crit a lot, and that is why we're able to get such good numbers out of it. We keep this up 100% of the time with a nice tight rotation, and we get killer numbers out of it, plain and simple. Reliquins, for people that don't know, weapon critical, minor slayer, weapon critical, and when you use a light or heavy attack, you put a stack of harmful winds on your target for 5 seconds. It stacks up to 10 times, and each stack does 479 damage. So 4790 damage just for keeping light attacks active on this, if once you get to all full 10 stacks. So very powerful, plain and simple, very powerful. The Maelstrom bow that we're using, once again, non-perfected. We are using we're using it infused with a weapon damage enchantment on it. That way, The endless hail that we're going to use will always reapply our weapon damage glyph so that we're constantly getting a 452 bonus weapon damage from this glyph. So it really pumps up our damage. On the axe, I do have this in precise, just for that extra weapon critical, or I want to make sure that I'm getting as much crits off as possible with this. So we are using precise on this. And we are using double dot poisons on it. This is Alkahest, Fleshfly Larva, Nirnroot, and Nightshade. And as you can see here, 1620 poison damage over 3.5 seconds, and another 1052 poison damage over 6.4 seconds. So it does a lot of damage just for that poison firing off. That is the gear. Champion points real quick. Green tree is kind of subjective. The only thing I do suggest is 75 in tenacity, 75 in mooncalf. You will see some people put 100 points in mooncalf when they're running a stam build like this. I think that to put another 25 points in here only takes you up to 15%. I personally don't think that the 15% is worth 25 points, or the one extra percentage is worth 25 points. I can spend that elsewhere, but that is where I would suggest these. Plus, I have a lot in tumbling because I like to dodge roll more than I block. So a lot in tumbling, a little in shadow ward for blocking. In our blue tree, I got 16 physical weapons expert. I got 72 master at arms, 40 thaumaturge, 66 precise strikes, 20 piercing, 56 mighty. Red tree, very subjective. You can do this how you want, but I do have some things in spell shield and medium armor focus to buff my resistances. 72 in ironclad, 49 hardy, 49 elemental defender, 48 thick skinned, and nothing over here. You can put these in here how you like. These are subjective. So whatever you like in the red trees and the green trees, other than what I would suggest the tenacity and mooncalf be, you can put them how you like. Blue tree is where the damage comes into play, so that is these are the values that I have there. Now, skills that we have on here: endless hail, barbed trap, restoring focus. Endless hail, I'm sure most people are familiar with that. That is the fire multitudes of arrows, and it just rains down damage. Barbed trap is a trap that hits for damage, then does damage over time, and gives you minor force while that damage over time is ticking. Restoring focus, I have this here for many reasons. Oh, I'm sorry, one thing I forgot to go over. Stormfist Visage and Stormfist Epaulettes, both with stamina glyphs on them. I like Stormfist here. I'm going to be using the blue braised rabbit food, which is just max health and max stamina. So I have some little bit of stamina recovery built into this Stormfist. That's why I like to use this. And it does pretty good damage. It does 2,029 shock damage for 3 seconds, so you got 6k in shock damage there. And then another 11k after that. So, you're looking at almost 18k damage from this. I think this gets overlooked a lot. It does a lot of damage, plain and simple. Now, back to the skills. We're using this restoring focus. What this does is it gives you spell and physical resistance, and while you're standing in this, you get 240 stamina every 1 second. That's like adding 480 stamina recovery to your build right there. So that is really nice as well. That is another thing that allows us to use that blue food that is just max health, max stats, or max health, max stamina. And standing in the rune increases physical and spell resistance granted by 50%. So you get a huge resistance boost from standing in this. You get the 5948 plus 50% more. So it's huge. It makes you very, 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 very tanky, able to mitigate a lot of damage. I have repentance on this bar. This is anything that dies leaves the corpse glows green, and you can suck it up to gain health and restore stamina for each corpse. It's 3,000 health, 3,000 stamina for each corpse. So after a trash mob, you have all your stamina back almost instant. While slotted, you get minor fortitude, minor endurance, and minor intellect, increasing your health, stamina, and magic recoveries by 20%. That's pretty big right there. I make sure I actually have this slotted on both bars just to make sure I'm getting that uh, extra recovery, so that I'm once again able to use that blue food. You can put whatever you want here. For some reason, I have healing ritual. I mean, you can put something different here if you want. Flawless Dawnbreaker, I just have that on both bars. You can switch it around as you want, but the Flawless Dawnbreaker is the ultimate that we're going to be using, mainly because it does a lot of damage up front, it does damage over time, and it increases your weapon damage by 300 for 20 seconds after activating it, and it's only 118 ultimate right now to activate. So you can get that back pretty quickly, and that's an extra 300 weapon damage that you have up pretty often. Um, you can. I got Power of Light right here. If you like messing with this right here, I'm not using it. Biting Jabs. This is our main attack right here. 34 physical damage, and then other more physical damage things around it. So it is kind of like an AOE. So it's kind of nice in that aspect. It slows things that are hit by 40%. And activating this ability gives you major savagery, increasing your weapon and spell critical by 26, 29. Our pots are going to give us that too. So um, we are two-handing, so I have Executioner right here. Repentance once again. And I have Restoring Focus on this bar as well. I mean, you can put other things in, like, uh, where you want. I mean, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. This rotation that I'm going to use, like I said, was simple. It is Endless Hail, Light Attack, Endless Hail, Light Attack, Barb Trap, Light Attack, Restoring Focus, Bar Swap, and then we're just we're gonna Light Attack, Biting Jabs like 8 times in a row, and then we're gonna Bar Swap and start over. That's as easy as it is. It's literally 4 abilities. It is Endless Hail, Barb Trap, Restoring Focus, Biting Jabs 8 times, Light Attacks between all of them, switch bars, start over. You want to hit your Flawless Dawnbreaker every opportunity it pops. And I mean, that's literally it. When we get to execute phase, 25% or less, we're going to substitute, we're going to take out the Biting Jabs, and we're going to start hitting Executioner. Um, the Templars get a bonus amount of damage done with critical damage. It's a 10%. Not to mention other things that, like we have the Shadow Mundus Stone and all of our gear in Divines. When you look at combat metrics on this, my critical damage does about 128% additional damage. So when I'm critting, and with this build I'm going to be critting a lot, the crit rating goes up to about 74%, I think it was, or 72%. I don't know. It's over the 70% range once everything's active and going. So you are critting a ton, so you're getting a lot of damage off of those crits, and it's just amazing how easy and damaging this stuff can be. Um, Character wise, on the dual wield or on the bow bar, uh, 19,000 health, 32,000 stamina, 990 stamina recovery, weapon damage at 2849 with a weapon critical of 36.9%. Physical and spell resistances 16,631 and 14,253. And when we bar swap, nothing about our max stats changes. Our weapon damage goes up to 3,075. Our weapon critical goes up to 42.7. And, nothing changes with the critical resistance. Now, let me show you this right here. When I hit this is that Restoring Focus. It gives you the resistance and gives you that stamina, 240 stamina back every second. Look at those resistances now. 25, 533, or 25, 553, and 23, 175. That makes you very tanky in this situation. You are going to mitigate a lot of damage with while standing in that rune. So it gives you a chance to get into your position where you like to be, throw that down, gives you back your resources, and gives you a lot of resistances and gives you the ability to mitigate a lot of damage. So even with you being so close to the boss as a stamina-based character, sometimes that's nice to have. So you can get right up in the guy's grill and just have at it with him. So that is that is the two reasons we use that are the damage mitigation you're going to get from it and the stamina return that you're going to get from it as well. All points are in stamina. I am using the braised rabbit and spring vegetables, which is about to fall off in 5 minutes. So go ahead and take some more. Using Shadow Mundus Stone. These are all the passives that I have going on right now. There's my Minor Slayer from the Reliquin. Minor Fortitude, Intellect, and Endurance from the having the Repentance slotted. I don't think we really need to go over anything else at this point. So let's just go ahead and get this big dummy right here. So like I said, you'll see it here. It is very simple rotation. Endless Hail, Barb Trap, Restoring Focus, Bar Swap. Gonna use our jabs 8 times in a row, bar swap, and start over. When we get to execute phase, we're gonna not do jabs and we're gonna do executioner. So let's get it. I'm gonna throw this down first. That way I can skip it on the first, please. Here's our Flawless Dawnbreaker, and we're going to start doing even more damage with things. Look at all those yellow numbers, all those crits coming off. Oh, did you see that? My guy went nuts! He was just throwing fucking light attacks like he was going out of style. Oh, gotta love the test server. Another Flawless Dawnbreaker. See how easy this is? Absolute piece of cake. Insane how easy this damage is. The test server is all backing up. That's like wishing Tom Brady didn't like flat footballs. Come on. Bar swap. Called out that power of light. One time there. Oh well. It's not like it's going to skew the parse any. into execute phase, so now we are just light attack and execution. The executioner hitting for over 100k now. I'm not going to restart my rotation. I'm just going to finish it off here. Alright, so here we go. 80,963. So, that's actually one of the lower ends that I've got on this. It normally hits around 83 to 85. But, I mean, that is literally the easiest 80k that I think you're ever going to get in this game. I could be wrong. Maybe there's something out there that's even easier. I find it hard to believe at this point, though. But, I mean, there it is. That is a simple, easy to use 80k rotation. Gives you the ability to keep yourself afloat, keep yourself alive, and do amazing amounts of damage. I don't got anything else for you guys. That's I'm gonna make this video as simple as the rotation is. So, thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe. And happy adventuring.